It's allowing the breath management to inform your tension management.
Sound check.
So exercise 24 has quite demanding breath requirements.
Yes, it does.
When I'm practicing it, I feel like I'm trying to cheat the system, and some of the means that I'm using to do it are probably not healthy. So I'm wondering what plan of attack I should be taking for the exercise. For example, I can't expel enough breath whilst I'm singing to draw in enough breath over time. So basically my body starts running out of oxygen. I'm trying to expel more air as I'm singing than I should. I'm trying to not twang and push more air through. When I get up to falsetto, it's easy. I can push air through.
Actually, your body doesn't need more oxygen. Your body will feel like it's needing to take a breath, but that's just our habitual tidal breathing kicking in. Your body actually has plenty of oxygen. We know that because we watch free divers who can do 6, 7, 8, even longer minutes of, one breath. So our bodies are able to survive on far less oxygen than we think they are. So that aside, this exercise is designed on purpose to be slow over the phrase and give you virtually no time to take the breath. It is about that activation of release so that you get that really quick descent of the diaphragm, full descent of the diaphragm, active descent. But also we've got to go looking for that really open sense at the vocal tract so that we get a nice free openness on the inhale so that when we then start, we're starting on a deconstricted space. Then what we want to do is we want to make sure that over the phrase that we're not creating a tone that is air rich. So on one level, that's going to mean we don't want it to be breathy because that will be wasting too much air over the phrase. On another level, we've got to make sure that it's not too big and not too full because that will require us to build up pressure, which is then perhaps going to be less efficient. So this exercise is definitely not about belt or big volume. It's about managing the air over the fact that it's also a natural minor, which then we've got to manage the accuracy of the pitch also. That all being said, let's give it a go. Exercise 24. We'll do it on the open vowel. We discussed before we were going to do it on lip bubble. Let's do it on an open vowel. We'll do some sets on it, and I want you to really work on that sense of release. You've got to be active in the release. Good release. Good. So you've got to get a good release of the abdominal wall, good openness through the vocal tract. And we're working with the atmospheric pressure of the room. The air wants to equalize itself. Don't forget the shape of the vowel. Good, one more. How'd that feel?
Well, that's fine because that was only for about a minute or so, and so my body didn't have time to panic thinking it didn't have enough air. But it's like the sibilant fricative exercise gives you an oomph. You're really punching what you're doing with your abdominal muscles.
Yep.
But you're fettering that by the fricative that you're doing. In this case, you want that punch, and you don't want anything else in the tract that is obstructing the flow, so you can get the maximum amount of air, both more out and back in.
Yeah. So this is a complex activity, made complex even more so by the fact that it's a slow, long phrase and you get virtually no time to take the breath. It is making you work on that. You're calling it a punch. I would refer to it as that really active release so that you get that really quick descent of the diaphragm. But you're doing well. It does get harder the further you go on, right? Because the tension will want to snowball. And so a part of this is that tension management of constantly, not only, it's allowing the breath management to inform your tension management. And so you're getting that sense of, yes, active descent of the diaphragm, but you're also releasing tension here that may have gathered over the phrase as you sang the phrase and managed the air through the phrase. So there's a lot going on. It's good. Well done.
Sweet.
Sound check.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed this brief video as I seek to draw back the curtain on what can be a mysterious going on for some. I know that much of what we see and hear on YouTube can leave us feeling like our own voice will never measure up. Sometimes that's because what we're viewing online has been edited beyond what is real and genuine. I hope this undoctored and rather raw footage of my student and me educates and encourages you to keep working on your own very real voice. I'm Dr. Dan. Sing well.